Welcome everyone to Thetford, as I am on a tour of Norfolk to try and find Norfolk's best Premier Inn. Let's go in here and find out if this is it. Wow, this is never ending. Oh. Oh. Okay, if you're new to this series, then welcome. I'm trying to find Norfolk's best Premier Inn. If you've not checked out the other two episodes, go check them out. We were in Norwich, then we were in King's Lynn. Currently, King's Lynn is at number 1, with Norwich at number 2. Today we're at Thetford. This could be a bit of a cheat though, because we've got a fancy door. I'm not sure if I booked a Premier Inn Plus room, because I went past loads of doors a minute ago and they were not the same as this, so this could be an updated room, which is great. I'll find out. What I've never had in a room before is this though. Like, is that another room? I'm gonna say it's possible. Didn't even know you could get that in a Premier Inn. So if you're new to this, we're basically rating each Premier Inn on 3 different things. Number 1 is the room, what it's like, the size, and the view. Number 2 is the walkability. Is there any walks that you can do from the hotel out and about? We had a great one yesterday at King's Lynn. And finally, number 3 is food, whether that be out and about or at the hotel. But there's a rule, and that rule basically is you can't eat at the hotel. You only get 1 pass throughout the how many days? You only get 1 pass out of the 5 days to eat at the hotel. I've been holding on to my pass because of this place, because I'm not sure about the walkability from this hotel into Thetford. I'm going to have a look in a minute. I'm not sure. Let me show you the room first. Also, I'm quite aware that sometimes I look at the screen below. I'm trying to look at you, not the screen. I'm still new. Still new to this YouTube thing. So literally just walked in. The classic mirror. They love this. I need one of these at home. One of these mirrors. Love that. We've got the hotel hangers. Yesterday's hangers were velvet, but these look very nice indeed. A massive mirror to look at yourself. We're back here with the desk. Of course, a little seat. All Premier Inns seem to have these fans. None of them seem to have any aircon. They get really hot sometimes, but we've got a little lamp here. Does that work? It does indeed. Probably have a look at the menu, which is quite handy actually. And obviously we've got the bed. Let's do a little bed test. I forgot to do it yesterday. Boy. There you are. Lenny Henry was not joking when he said you've got comfortable beds. Let's check the kettle out. This one looks pretty new, if I can remember how to get into it. Yeah, pretty fresh, not too bad. Tea, milk, coffee, always the same amount. If you're watching Premier Inn, I like at least 3. 3 is a good number. Like, if there's 2 of you staying here, you're basically giving each other 1 cup of tea. Loving the lighting on the headboard. And who picks the artwork? We're in Thetford. Does that look like Thetford to you? Just go to the range and get some with trees. Do you know what I mean? What is that? That's not Thetford, is it? Into the bathroom. Here we go. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So back to the old school. Maybe I was treated yesterday for that shower. A big old bath though. Nice clean curtain, which we like. I do like. I keep forgetting, but do you reckon they actually just refill this with just anything? This stuff's meant to be pretty expensive, isn't it? We check the towels, of course. They're all pretty similar towels. They could be a little bit more fluffy, actually. They're possibly the most fluffy towels we've had. The mirrors are always spotless. Like, just how's that possible? I just don't know. Now let's look at the view. Now the view's important, very important. Remember we're in Thetford, so we might get a few trees. And we've got, what is this? We've got some trees, which is nice, but we are right next to a road, which, I don't know, it could get noisy. Also, there's a parking spot there. Can you park your car there? Over the last few days, when I've slept, I've kept the window open. It's been quite nice. I don't think we're going to be able to do that here. gonna be quite noisy. A lot of room in this room. But overall, a lovely room. I never knew you could get one that you could connect to another room, which is different. But I never like to rate the room until the morning. It's got to be about the sleep, isn't it? It's got to be about the sleep. But like I said, walkability and food. We might end up in the restaurant. I'm going to have a look at the menu in a second. That's down here, which is very helpful. I'm going to have a look. I'm going to go have a shower. Usually that's where decisions are made. Have a shower. Have a little think. Then we might go for an event. I'm not sure. There's my room. And that's right, I'm walking past my room because we're going for a walk. Every little piece of me wanted to stay in, chill out, relaxed. But no, I couldn't let this series down. And I saw something rather special. I saw that in Thetford, they have a castle. I didn't know they had a castle. You may not have known they had a castle. But they have. And I wanted to test the walkability to said castle and possibly go out for dinner somewhere in Thetford. I'm not saying I won't be going for dinner there. I'm just saying I cannot not go see the castle. And so that is what we're doing. Half hour, allegedly. So I'll let you know how we get on. And after about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, we've made it to Thetford Castle. I'd stay up here longer, but I'm embarrassed to stay any longer. I go down these steps. Maybe we'll walk around the moat. I'm actually a bit scared to go around that way. It goes into dark trees. I'm not doing it. Am I pleased I came? Yes, of course. So I can tell anyone that asks about it. If you really want to see a full video of me venturing around that castle, then check it out here. So let's go and have a look for something to eat. As long as I don't end up in... Don't judge me. It's another Wetherspoons. The reason why I go to Wetherspoons is because my brother always goes on about it whenever he comes to Thetford, so I'll let you know once I've had the food. Okay, we've got pizza, halloumi fries and a beer. 14 quid. I'll let you know how it is. I'm not joking. I've had worse pizzas at Pizza Express. That was 14 quid-ish for a pint, halloumi fries and a pizza. I'm not going to give a score until the morning, but it was pretty good. The real question is it worth the 20-ish minutes walk into Thetford from Premier Inn? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yeah, actually. It was lovely. Not sure if my response to the castle was clear enough. Bit of a disappointment, but worth going for the Wetherspoons. I'd say, what is that over there? I don't know what that is over there, but literally not even on the map. Some sort of church or something. That's more of a spot, isn't it, than what we got. Anyway, Wetherspoons, I'm not going to give it a 10. I'll think about it tonight, but it was good. It was a pizza. I've had worse pizzas at Pizza Express, I mean it. I should say some Pizza Expresses. Some Pizza Expresses. But walkability, it's up there. It's up there, everyone. Let's find out in the morning how I slept, and then I'll give you my score for Thetford Premier Inn. Okay, it's the next day here in Thetford. Let's give you a review. So the room itself, absolutely amazing. And I should also say, all these marks do not reference like the staff, because they've all been incredible in all the hotels I've been to and the places I've eaten food. The problem with the Thetford Hotel is you're right next to the road, which means, yeah, I did have my windows open last night. It was really hot. A lot of lorries coming past in the morning. If you're not up for getting up early, because you're next to the road, you can really hear everything go past. It wasn't a massive issue, but when you hear... That wasn't actually that bad that time. But when you hear a lorry go past, it can wake you up. The bed sort of rumbles. which means I'm gonna give it a 6. Now, walkability, obviously we're talking, can you walk from the hotel somewhere else? And the simple answer is yes, you can walk straight into Thetford. It takes about 20 minutes. Go and see the castle. So I'm gonna give that, even though the castle's questionable, an 8. Which finally leaves us with food. Obviously I went to a favourite place of mine. I mean it, that pizza was pretty good. Again, I'm gonna give it an 8, which puts Thetford at 2nd place with 22 points. Now, tonight's hotel is a bit of a curveball. You'll see in the next episode.